Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Mike, and today I'm actually going to do a photography video for you guys. I haven't done one in a while, and I want to show you some actual footage of me taking some photography photos. I'm using my Sony NEX5R with the 75 to 300 millimeter lens, 4.5 to 5.6. Basically, I'm going to try to capture raindrops as well as droplets that's on leaves and things like that. Now, I don't have the best view, but what you're about to see in a few minutes is gonna be kind of like a quick. Okay, guys, so this is the view from my camera, my 75 to 300. Everything looks a little bit blurry. Let me just adjust the aperture. The focus. And basically, I don't have like the best view. This is on top of a shed, and there's some tar bucket thing right there. And as you can see, there's some raindrops. So basically, I'm gonna show you guys some pretty basic techniques of how to capture these raindrops, as well as maybe some examples of taking still photographs with rain droplets coming off of it like that. So oops, there we go. There's a good example right there, and maybe this stem like that. That'd be a great way to do some still life photography while it's in motion. Yeah, so I'm gonna go show you guys some examples, and we'll go switch it over to my other camera so that way you can see me actually taking some pictures. Hold on. So right now I have my camera set to shutter priority. You can do it on manual, but I'm gonna do it on shutter priority so that way my aperture will adjust and I can still have control over my ISO. I'm gonna set my shutter to around 1/400th of a second. My aperture is gonna adjust accordingly as I zoom in and out, so between 4.5 and 5.6 basically. And I have my ISO set on 100, auto. But you can set it to anything you want, but I chose to set it on auto because if you leave it too low, because this is a zoom lens, the photographs will be really dark. So to compensate for that, you probably need a flash and stuff, and in this setting you don't have that opportunity to use flash. So right now I see those droplets over there that I showed you earlier with the bucket, and I'm gonna try to capture some stills while it's raining pretty hard right now. And I'm adjusting my focus so that way I can get close enough. And why I use a faster shutter speed is because I want to be able to capture it in still motion while it's falling and the droplet is actually hitting down on the surface. Also, I do have a continuous shooting mode enabled, so that way instead of having it on every single shot and it buffers like that, I have it set on continuous shooting, so that way it would shoot back to back without me having to wait for it to recycle and me to take the picture again. So I'm taking some more shots, and as you see me shooting, the actual image is going to come on the screen so you guys can kind of see what I got. So I'm going to take about a series of shots and so you guys can see. So like I said, I got to continue shooting, adjust my aperture on my shutter, focus. There we go. And rain photography is kind of tricky. You have to know where the droplets are going to fall, and you have to kind of like find your main area where you want to take your photograph, where a lot of droplets are coming down. That way it'll be easier to stay in that focus range and then keep shooting until you get the right photo. It's a little tricky because I am shooting from out my window. Alright, so that's that, and as you've seen, the images come across the screen. Those are some of the images I've taken. And now we're going to switch over to getting some photographs with the raindrops on the leaves that I showed you guys. I see one that I like. So it has a lot of raindrops and is continuously falling, which means it's a pretty good shot to take, because in essence, when you're taking fast photography like this, you're gonna catch droplets that's still on the leaf, and some that's falling. So I've actually taken some pictures where the droplet actually came down, but it like froze in air as I took it in the with the fast shutter speed. So hopefully I could probably show you guys an example of that, but for right now I'm just gonna show you what I could get. Sometimes you may have to adjust the shutter, but I'm actually gonna drop it down to 250, 1/250th of a second. I'm gonna focus, and here we go. Alright, so as you can see, it's a little bit out of focus on the background, and what you can see is the droplets just about falling. Just one leaf actually looks like the droplet is falling off of it, but not quite. I'm actually gonna, I see one right there. I'm gonna adjust the screen so I can look down and do this. There's one right there that I really like to take a picture of. Let's see, here we go. I'm gonna take a series of shots and show you the best one. Alright, so I'm just gonna review those real quick, and alright, perfect. So it's a little bit soft on the edges, but you kind of see the example I was saying. If you have a fast enough shutter speed, then you will have frozen motion in the air. So if things are falling and things like that, you can catch that in the air. Now I took this at 1/250th of a second, which is pretty fast. Not the fastest, but I believe if I'd taken it a little bit further on the shutter, which I'm going to try now, I'm going to go 1/500th. So let's see how that works. Let's see if I can find that leaf again. Okay, I found another subject, so let's try these. Get a little bit closer. And okay. So we're gonna review that and see how that looks. Now I did no editing to these photos, and it looks pretty amazing the way some of the photographs I'm taking. But nothing really falling because it's capturing a lot of raindrops in the background. So I'm gonna check out some other leaves, and I think I see one right there that's actually a pretty good test subject. So I'm gonna focus my camera, find out where it's at. Perfect. Okay, hopefully I got that one. Let's review that one, and we're gonna see how that one looks. Alright, so again, it's really focused on the leaf itself, but really soft on the edges, and didn't really catch what I wanted. Again, I am using this freehand on a without a tripod, and it would be best if you did have a tripod, so that way when you're using zooms like this, any little slight movement, you are going to get a distortion in the photograph, and you're not going to catch exactly what you want. Even with fast shutter speeds, it's recommended to use a lens that has optical stabilization or vibration reduction, something like that, to reduce shaking in your camera. So I'm going to try this one more time, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this video. I don't want it to be too long, but I hope you guys enjoy these photographs, and I will be creating a dedicated area on my website to photography, so that way you guys can get some tips and tricks on photography. Alright, so that's a series of shots, and what you're gonna see right now, it looks okay. It looks okay. One of them one of the droplets actually fell, and I'm pretty excited about that. But it didn't fall too far, because the next shot you see, the branch actually moved because of the wind. So that's another problem with taking photography outside with raindrops and heavy winds and stuff, you're not going to always catch it in still motion. But yeah, that was that, and I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It's a quick video of me just taking some pictures outside, and more photography videos to come. I am going to do a in-depth review on the lens filters that I showed you with the magnification macro, and show you the differences and how to use them and things like that. Alright, so it's me, Mike, signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.